Hey everyone, it's Tea Time with Tea, Video Wednesday. Who's excited? Today's a little different. I didn't pull a topic out, even though I got some new suggestions. And first of all, if you hear a lawnmower, they're mowing the yards here today, but it needed it. We was about to get lost in clover, so it's all good. Um, these topics that I'm going to touch on today is we're going to call them T's ramblings because there's some things that have been bothering me the last week, month, all year long. Um, they're not all negative. There are going to be some positives because I always like to put a positive spin on things because life's too fucking short to live in the negative. But we will start with the negatives. First of all, other people's whining about their lives on Facebook. You know what? It's your life. If you don't like it, fucking change it. If you don't like the way Joe Blow's treating you, kick his ass to the curb. If you don't like the way this family member's treating you, cut that fucking cord. It's your life. You control who is in it and how long they're in it for. If somebody is fucking up your happiness, you don't need that kind of negativity. I have the last week or so kind of been absent from Facebook due to that reason, on top with the next little snippet. I've had a constant migraine for 4 months. Right here. And looking at people's negative, whiny posts makes me very irritable. And, I can't stay drunk or peeled all the time. So, stay away from the negative shit that irritates me. That's why I've been absent from Facebook. Migraine plus, my crochet orders are, kind of driving me a little batty sometimes. And it's a short drive from me, in case you haven't noticed. The next thing on my negative list is people not keeping their word. Here's the thing. You're only as good as your fucking word. If you say, hey, I'm going to be here at such and such time, and you're 2 fucking hours late with no viable reason, yeah, you just fucked up because I'm not going to ask you to do anything or go anywhere or rely on you for anything. It's not a 3 strikes you're out with me. It's a you can't keep your fucking word once. I'm done. I'm not going to believe a word you say because it's going to be shit. I can understand if somebody got sick or your car broke down or whatnot. Everybody carries a fucking cell phone nowadays. Pick that bitch up and call. Say, hey, I'm going to be late. I overslept. Forgot. I had a flat tire. My kid won't quit crying. My kid's sick. Whatever. But if I'm paying you to do a job and you're 2 hours late, you're fired. Just saying. You're fired. Because that's not going to happen. Um, I'm very irate about this topic because I am always upfront, honest. If I'm on time, I'm late. And I have high expectations for myself, and I tend to push those off on other people. Not everybody is me, and I should not hold other people to those standards because they're just going to piss me off and irritate me and disappoint me. Which brings me to the last negative, being too hard on myself and others. I struggle with this daily because, most people are their own worst critic. Most people second guess themselves and are so fucking hard on themselves. It is outrageous the negativity that flows through a person's mind, body, and soul on a daily basis. I'm extremely hard on myself. I like to keep a strict schedule. I'm running late today and it's driving me absolutely fucking bonkers. But I'm trying to loosen up and just go with the flow. And I'm trying not to hold other people by my standards because they are not me. There is not another one like me. I mean, I don't think the world could handle another T, to be honest. But I'm trying not to be so hard on others. I'm quietening. I can't even fucking word today. Okay, I'm trying to, keep it down and back away and just let it be what it is without, being that control freak that I can tend to be because honestly, I'm a control freak. Um, Most people don't admit when they're a control freak, but I do because I own my shit. It doesn't matter what it is, good or bad. I'm going to own it because that's who I am. Let's move on to the positives. The positives is having people that care about my well being. I am so blessed and grateful that I have people in my life that actually have known about the migraines from day one and are like, how's your head? You're overdoing it. You need to take a break. And even when I'm like, no, I can't. I've got to finish this. Got to finish this. They're like, listen, T, you need a break. You're going to snap. You're going to lose it. It's going to make your head worse. It's going to make your eyes worse. It's going to make you bitchier. Lord knows we don't need that because, Queen Bitch here. Hello. And the next one, supportive friendships. Even friends that don't live locally are always checking in with me. And I love that because there are friends that live locally, or supposed friends, that never check in. And there's family members I haven't heard from in, I don't know, years. But they're supposed to love me and care about me. But they don't know what's going on in my life. So I'm so grateful for my non-blood family and friends. And another thing, people that are not afraid to show their appreciation. I tend to do a lot for others. It's I usually don't put myself first ever, and I'm always doing for others, and it just warms my heart. It's not that I do it so they can say, "Oh, thank you. We appreciate it so much." That's not why I do it. I do it because I care for them. And, if I say, I really want to punch you in the face right now, that's my way of saying, hey, I love you. You know, I'm just joking around and not getting all mushy on you and shit. But they are like, thanks. That was awesome. You didn't have to do that. Well, I know I didn't. I did it because I wanted to. And I did it not with the expectation of, being praised or, you know, flattered, because okay, here's the thing, I don't like flattery. Flattery is just a kiss ass wanting something. A compliment is because you truly appreciate this whatever about this person. Compliments I can handle. Flattery will get you attitude, just saying. And the last positive thing, whether people like it or not, I am so grateful that I can finally be my true self. And if people don't like my true self, that's their problem. That's their issue, because, I like who I am. I love who I am, and I have others in my life that appreciate and love who I am too. So, the moral today would be all these negatives can lead to positives. And you should always start with yourself and do, special things, and always be positive with yourself. Quit being so hard on yourself, because, being your worst critic will tear you down emotionally and physically. It leads to depression. I know, I've been there, and it's just not worth it. Life's too fucking short. You need to be happy. And once you figure out what makes you happy, then others can make you happy. But your happiness does not depend on others. Your happiness starts inside. And, I learned that a long time ago, but I kept it, you know, all locked down, so to speak. And I'm letting that bitch loose. She is running loose. So look out. Happiness will explode here soon. And if you like the videos, please give us a thumbs up and subscribe. Share with all your friends. Stalk me on Facebook. The link's down below as always. And please remember, be good to others, but especially be good to you. See you next